The return of the Camaro Z/28 for 2026 has sparked a wave of excitement, speculation, and nostalgia. For American muscle car fans and performance purists alike, the Z/28 badge carries a legacy that stretches back more than 5 decades. But this isn't just about heritage. Chevrolet has brought the Z/28 back with a vengeance, blending old-school muscle with modern performance engineering in a way that could redefine what a track-ready pony car looks like. First, let's talk about presence. The 2026 Camaro Z/28 doesn't whisper performance, it shouts it from every angle. It's wider, lower, and more aggressive than any Camaro before it. Chevrolet's design team hasn't held back. With flared fenders, a gaping front splitter, a track-focused rear diffuser, and an enormous carbon fiber rear wing, the Z/28 looks more like something you'd expect on a GT3 race car than a street-legal muscle machine. Functional aero takes priority. Every curve, vent, and angle serves a purpose, channeling airflow, reducing lift, and increasing downforce. Even the hood, with its vented bulge, is shaped not just to make a visual impact but to keep that big engine breathing and temperatures in check. Speaking of engines, this is where the magic really happens. The 2026 Camaro Z/28 doesn't just bring back a nameplate, it brings back the roar of a naturally aspirated V8 in a world that's increasingly moving toward turbochargers, hybrids, and electric drivetrains. Under the hood lies a 5.5-liter flat-plane crank V8 derived from the C8 Z06 Corvette. Codenamed the LT6, this masterpiece of engineering revs past 8,500 revolutions per minute and delivers an astonishing 670 horsepower. It's a screaming, high-revving, naturally aspirated beast, something you'd expect more from a Ferrari than a Camaro. This engine isn't just a brute force machine. It's sophisticated, hand-built, and surgically precise. Dual overhead cams, titanium connecting rods, and an active performance exhaust system ensure that it delivers not only power but also an unforgettable sound. The LT6 gives the Z/28 a unique character of feral and raw, yet refined enough to dominate on both track and street. It's a bold move from Chevy, especially as other manufacturers are dialing back their V8 offerings in favor of downsized or electrified alternatives. Chevy's engineering team didn't stop at horsepower. They made sure the Z/28 delivers on every aspect of track performance. Weight reduction played a key role. This isn't just a Camaro SS with more power, it's a completely re-engineered machine. Carbon fiber is used extensively, from body panels to aerodynamic elements, and even inside the cabin. The rear seat is gone. Sound-deadening materials are removed. The Z/28 is all business, all the time. In its purest form, it's about as close to a street-legal track car as you can get from the factory. The suspension setup is another area where Chevy has gone the extra mile. Multimatic DSSV dampers, originally developed for motorsports, give the Z/28 precise control over body movement. These position-sensitive spool valves react to road and track conditions in real time, delivering razor-sharp handling without sacrificing too much ride comfort. Add to that stiffer springs, track-oriented bushings, and bespoke geometry tuning, and you've got a car that's just as capable carving through Laguna Seca as it is dominating your local autocross. Braking is equally serious. Massive carbon ceramic rotors paired with 6-piston Brembo calipers ensure fade-free performance lap after lap. Whether you're trail braking into a corner or scrubbing speed on the back straight, the Z/28 gives you confidence in every pedal stroke. And with sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires wrapping lightweight forged wheels, this car bites into the pavement with ferocity. Inside the cockpit, it's all about focus. Don't expect luxury or gimmicks. This isn't the Camaro 2 SS with a few sporty touches, so it's a stripped-down, track-focused machine. Deep bucket Recaro seats hug you in place, covered in Alcantara and designed for harness compatibility. There's minimal insulation to let the mechanical symphony of the LT6 shine through. The steering wheel is devoid of flashy buttons, just pure, tactile connection between driver and machine. The center screen remains, offering telemetry and performance readouts, but everything inside the Z/28 is built around driving, not distraction. And yes, a 6-speed manual transmission is standard. That's right, a Chevrolet has doubled down on the enthusiast experience. In a world where automatics are faster and more efficient, the Z/28 makes no apologies for giving drivers the option to row their own gears. It's mechanical, it's engaging, it's what driving should feel like. And for those who want the quickest lap times, a dual-clutch automatic is available as well, equipped with track-specific shift mapping and launch control. But this car isn't just a brute force machine for the racetrack. Chevrolet made sure the Z/28 still works on the road. It's livable, if a little raw. The infotainment system includes Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and navigation. There's dual-zone climate control and basic creature comforts. It's not a luxury car, but it won't punish you for driving it to and from the circuit. Chevy's engineers struck a fine balance between track weapon and road warrior. When it comes to performance stats, the numbers are astonishing. The 0-60 mph sprint is clocked at around 3.2 seconds with the dual clutch, and just over 3.6 seconds with the manual. The quarter mile disappears in the low 11s. But more importantly, the Z/28 shines where it matters most: lap times. Early tests show it lapping several seconds faster than the outgoing ZL1 1-liter E around benchmark tracks. This is a car engineered for corners, grip, braking, and consistency, and not just drag strip heroics. Production will be limited. Chevrolet hasn't confirmed exact numbers yet, but sources suggest fewer than 5,000 units per year. This not only maintains exclusivity, but also positions the Z/28 as a future collectible. Pricing is expected to start in the $85,000 to $90,000 range, substantially more than a base Camaro, but entirely justified considering the level of engineering, components, and performance on offer. Compared to a Porsche 911 GT3 or even the Corvette Z06, it's arguably a bargain for what it delivers. The 2026 Camaro Z/28 marks a bittersweet moment in automotive history. On one hand, it's a celebration of internal combustion at its finest to a naturally aspirated, high-revving V8 trapped in a chassis honed for racing. On the other, it's likely to be one of the last of its kind. With GM pushing hard toward electrification, this Z/28 might be the final chapter of the Camaro as we know it. That makes it more than just a performance car. It's a symbol, a defiant stand against the dying of the V8 light. For enthusiasts, this car is more than numbers on a spec sheet. It's an experience. It's the thrill of hearing that LT6 howl down a straightaway, the joy of heel towing into a hairpin, the satisfaction of nailing an apex lap after lap. The Z/28 isn't trying to be all things to all people. It's not a luxury coupe. It's not a commuter. It's not a daily driver for the masses. It's for those who care about driving, who crave connection, who respect tradition, and who live for performance. In 2026, the Z/28 isn't just another muscle car. It's a last hurrah. A glorious, roaring, tire-shredding tribute to American performance at its peak. Whether